Hi guys, it's Eric, and I'm not sure why this silly thing is... There we go. Okay. Hey guys, it's Eric with Rockin' H, and I am getting ready to continue the project I started yesterday on Periscope, and that I continued this morning early on my inaugural video. What I'm going to do today is, or right now, is we're going to sand off this. Just a moment. That's what you get for going live when you have a cat inside the garage. Okay, so this morning I put on Bondo glazing and spot putty, and here it is. It's all dry and ready to sand. Now you'll remember yesterday when we cut this up, we went ahead and put plastic styrene on the inside. We put JB Weld over the entire surface of the top of this cab, and then I sanded it smooth a few hours ago and put this on top because I had just a couple little pinholes and things that I didn't like. The reason you're seeing so much of this on here is because it is very, very easy to use. It's simple to use, and that's why I use so much of it. And you're going to see just exactly what I mean here in a moment. I'm using some 60 grit sandpaper just to take the top of this off. Then I'm going to finish up with 320. I thought I had some 400 around, but I don't. So I'll just use 320. Okay, you'll see that that is clean. It's come off already. We are down to where I want to be. Now I'm going to just lightly come over the top. And we're going to, I think I'm going to call that okay. If you've watched previous videos, especially on Periscope, and I've posted in Facebook groups in different places, what I like to do is after I think I got it about where I want it, I'll go ahead and clean it, shoot a little primer over it, because the primer reveals, for me at least, I don't know about the rest of you, but for me at least, what I like to do is shoot that primer over it, and then I can kind of see flaws that maybe my eye didn't see with the difference in colors. You know, you got silver and red and gray and white, and all those different colors can make anomalies hard and difficult to see. So once you get one color on it, they can be a lot simpler to see. And right now I'm just chipping off some extra JB Weld from yesterday. This PEM cab, I have to, man guys, this was a really simple cab to do. This is a PEM. About the only thing that I would say would be one trick is when I was smoothing the top of this cab up on my disc sander, this part right here, because there's so much more die cast, it comes off a lot harder, or not as fast as the edges here. Okay, and basically all that does is you could get a concave on the top of your cab. So you just want to make sure that you push evenly and get that all flat and gorgeous. So yeah, again, I'm just kind of playing here. Getting some of the other odd stuff off. Okay. Now, before I go ahead and prime anything, I take a little bit of lacquer thinner, and that's all I have in here. This is where I keep extra nozzles that get plugged up. Just leave them in a bath of lacquer thinner. Now, the lacquer thinner does a couple things. One, it gets rid of all the impurities and oils that might be left from your fingers, dust, etc. off of your model. Whoops, sorry about that. It gets all the anomalies and weird junk off of there. And it makes a nice surface for painting. And it also, if you have uneven or weird spots of this Bondo paste, it comes off with the lacquer thinner as well. So now if you wanted to, you could do this entire project with hand tools. I happen to have power tools that I'd bought for other purposes, so guess what? They do double duty now. And I'm just kind of getting any paint off that doesn't look right, that didn't come off before or missed. Okay, now that I've touched this thing with my greasy and oily hands, just going to give it one more quick once over with lacquer thinner. Okay. Helping hands you can buy at MCM Electronics for $2.99 a set. Buy them. You're not going to really find them cheaper anywhere else online that I have found. I mean, you don't have to buy them there, but buy them wherever you want. But MCM Electronics is where I found mine, and at one time they had them for $1.99 a pair, which was really awesome. That was one I stumbled on. I also have this. This is the bottom part with the headlights and everything. Don't forget to wipe this down, clean it. And you're ready to go. Hi, Lee and Chris. And Thomas, Jacob, welcome. Thanks for watching. Okay. This part will be hidden from view, so I don't really care that I don't get primer on that. And I left my primer in my house to warm up, so it's a little bit warmer when I apply it. And I will go grab that and bring it back out. Hang on. Okay, I'm going against my better judgment. I'm going to use some Krylon white primer this time. The reason I'm going to go white is I want my model to be white, and it seems like on these diecast models, and other guys might chime in, I know other guys have expressed this before, but it seems like when I use gray primer or I use white generally, this sometimes like these raised parts, like this little raised piece of diecast here and here, and also back here, and that little part there, and sometimes even these little crevices in the diecast. When I spray white, and there's some shades that do this, some worse than others, it doesn't seem to cover those parts. You'll see that gray primer through your white color or light color, whatever it is. And I've had this on like yellow, I've had it on white, and even some darker colors too, where it just doesn't seem like the paint wants to stick to these raised edges or get inside these little crevices. So to mitigate that, I'm trying a white primer, because the white color that I'll be putting over top of it. So I've already shaken this, and I'm going to go over here and shoot it. Just bear with me, and I'll bring back this part with primer on it. Okay, normally I'm a heavy coat kind of guy. This time I have actually went against what I normally do, because I've heard light coats cover better than heavy coats. And on this particular model, I'm going to give it a go and see what we get. And here is this part. All right, I'm already seeing I got some flaws in my top coat here. You might be able to see this in the shot. Let's take a look here. I'll get this. Oh, darn it, sorry about wiggling that. Yeah, you can see that right here. There's pinholes in my JB Weld. So after this primer's dry, I'm going to come back. I'm going to put some more of that Bondo paste, body paste over that, and make sure them holes get filled in. I don't want to see those, and neither does anyone else. So yeah, I will go ahead and finish that. Here it is. This is what I'm going to use. And I think when I did this right ahead at the beginning of this session, I think I sanded too much of that off. Because normally that body paste should get inside those holes and stay there. The bonus about all this is I thought I had a flaw up here that now seems to have gone away. But I was not expecting all of these back here. Not a problem though, we'll get those fixed and go down the road. So, if you have any questions, please ask them. Leave a comment underneath this video. If there is a tutorial that you would like to see about 1/64 scale models, please let me know. Oh, come on, flip, would you? I didn't want to flip. There it goes. So like I said, if there is a tutorial or something that you would like to see, especially about diecast trucks and stuff like that, let me know. I'd be glad to shoot a tutorial for you and help you create the awesome models you want. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I don't see any questions, so I'm going to let you go. Again, comments, questions underneath this video. I'll share everything